Hey guys, welcome to the Price Action Trading channel. In this video, we'll discuss about some of the trades and why I took those trades at those points. So let's start. So I'm into AOD JPY pair because I'm seeing a range breakout here. I've drawn a resistance line. I'm waiting for a current candle to close. So let's wait for this candle to close. Mhm. So buyers are pushing it higher. Let's see. Now you notice the buyers could not pass through the resistance area that I marked, and it still there. That means the sellers are active there. And if you notice the previous few candles, there are wicks and the gaps over there. So let's wait for this candle to close. Okay, now I see. Let's wait for some kind of rejection or something because I know it's going to be a down or a seller's candle. Okay, now we see that sellers are active there. I'm still waiting for this candle to close now because I could have traded here also for the put option, but I waited because it's going to be a downtrend and I need some kind of confirmation that where the trend is going. So according to me, it's going down only and it is going to be a red candle, but still we should wait for the current candle to close and then we can trade for some put option or call option in this binary option trade. Let's wait. Oh, it's a big red candle. Maybe I could have traded here, but still, let's wait. Now I've waited for a put option because if you notice, this is a huge downtrend and the before candle is giving us the complete seller's entry. Even though the candle is going up, I still believe that due to the high downtrend nature, it's going to be a red candle. Let me explain a bit more. Now, if you notice, the previous candle has given us the complete buyer's entry, and we are sure now that the buyer is entering in a market, or maybe it has entered for at least 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going for a put option here, and I'm still expecting a red candle here. So it's going to be a win. Let's see how it goes. Okay, see, it's a win here for us. And the reason for being is the market trend was down and we waited for a complete entry, good entry for us. Okay, I'm again seeing an opportunity and I entered for a put option again. Now you must be wondering why I entered for a put here again, even though you are seeing support here. But if you notice that I'm marking the support area and the rejection that was there also. So I'm expecting a market to go down, and the previous two candles were clearly a seller's area and sellers were high there. So I'm still expecting a market to go down. Let's wait for this candle to close and then so you can say that I've made this trade based on the candlestick psychology and the rejection near the resistance area. So okay, it's a good win for us and a big candle. So that's how you trade the resistance area and the support areas. If you see, let's wait and find another opportunity. I'm still seeing an opportunity here in this chart only. Let's wait. I'm drawing support area. Let's see. It's a big candle, red candle. I could have traded it here, but we should avoid trading on the red big candle or green big candles. So avoid trading actually when you are seeing a big candles, because there could be a huge movements between sellers and buyers and you will not be able to make sure of what your trade is going to be. Whether you will win or lose, there's going to be a 50-50 chance in that cases. So avoid trading on a big candles. Okay, now I called here. The reason is purely a reversal trade here. And if you notice far left to your side, there is a big green candle over there which marks the area as important, and the area was supported by a big green candle. So I'm expecting at least a minute or so that the market should go up, and the green candle is giving the support to that. And the previous red candle was sort of like a kiss trade. The last kiss or the rejection was there from the buyers, and it almost like rested on a previous support. So it's a reversal trade, and we are going against a trend, but it should be a win for us. I'm expecting a win. Let's wait. Okay, so now we have 3 2 1 and we win now. So this is how you trade the reversal and the continuation trade. So I showed both the continuation trade and the reversal trade in this binary trading of chapter today. So that is how we should trade continuation and reversal trades. We should always go with the market trend. Until and unless you are sure that the market should reverse over there, you should not take the reversal trades. So if this is something that excites you and you wanted to learn from this channel, consider subscribing to the channel, and please like and share this video. Thank you.